Hey, I'm Teryn. In this video, I'm going to be breaking down the costume design of Lovecraft Country season finale, which is titled Full Circle. So same with last episode. This episode starts off with them wearing the same clothes as before. We see Letty and Hattie wearing the same outfit. They're together. And we see Tick and Hannah wearing the same outfits that we've seen them in. And we see Dora. They're in this room that's full of flames. Dora's wearing a dark red dress with cap sleeves, and she's also wearing red lipstick. Based on her style of dress and shoes, it looks like she may have passed away in the 1940s. We know that Tick and Letty are supposed to be 25. The year is 1955, meaning that Tick was born in 1930, perhaps. And so maybe she passed when he was like a young child. We know they spent some time together, but I guess as he got more into his teenage years, she wasn't there. In order to help Dee and hopefully keep Tick from dying, Letty and Tick go down to the elevator to kind of do the steps that they need to in order to try to keep Tick alive. Letty's wearing khaki pants and a denim blue shirt, and she's also wearing green Keds. And Letty is also carrying a red flashlight. They're both wearing backpacks, but Tits is brown. Tick is wearing a cream shirt and green pants. Again, the green pants that we kind of see when he's wearing green, that he's trying to solve something, fix something. In this case, he wants to survive, but yeah. Titus is wearing a whole suit and his pants are tucked into these black boots. Hannah is wearing a new outfit we usually see her in the white top and like the crop bolero type jacket in her scenes, but now she's wearing a navy ruffled top and a black, white, and gray striped tiered skirt. And it's a button collar at the neckline. Then we flash to a scene where Titus, I guess, tries to go to see Christina. Christina gets into a car accident with Ruby. Christina is wearing these wide leg black pants, and it looks like she's wearing this satin top that looks like it might be purple, and the pants have white pocket detail. Ruby is wearing a satin multicolored dress. We see that the more time she spends with Christina, her wardrobe becomes a bit more elevated. Hippolyta with her new do, her blue hair. She's wearing this robe that I believe might have been George's. She's wearing floral print pants and a yellow knitted top. She's speaking to Dee, who's wearing white and black polka dot pajamas with these red and pink giraffes, decorating them as a pattern. Back in the garage, we see Letty wearing one of what I believe to be Tick's blue shirts, and she's also wearing jeans. Montrose is wearing a pale pink short sleeve shirt and brown pants. I feel like Montrose is kind of playing more with his color story and not giving into what he thinks he should wear. And I think Letty is trying to convey as much closeness as she can get to Tick while he's still here. Hence why we see her wearing his clothes and spending more time with him and just trying to get as in sync as possible as she can. Tick is wearing a button up and down, a gray long sleeve shirt and jeans with brown boots. The shirt has a white pattern in it and white and black trim on the pocket and collar. Christina shows up in this dramatic dress that's black and gold, and it honestly looks like it's flames and it has a cape to it. She's wearing black tights and black heels. And I feel like the black tights kind of shows getting cooler. They're going towards the autumnal equinox, which is a pivotal point for everyone in the show. We see Gia again, and she's wearing a coral hat. She has a flower in her hair, and she's wearing this red cloak with a Peter Pan collar over what I believe is a cream dress. Then we change scenes, so now they're in a cemetery, Ruby and Letty. Ruby is wearing an all-white or ivory skirt and jacket suit, and it looks like it might be wool. She's wearing an icy blue blouse underneath this jacket, and she's wearing a white hat. And I wanted to point out that the white pocketbook that she's carrying also has a butterfly on it, kind of showing the metamorphosis, how she can morph into a white person. And I feel like the blue represents like the icy blue eyes that she has when she turns into a white person, might represent Christina / William's eyes, and then also the white suit, white skin. The skirt is belted and is going to her knee, obviously showing she's a little bit more conservative as they're visiting their mother's grave site. And Ruby is also wearing white shoes, so kind of almost a single color look for her. Letty is wearing a dark blue dress and navy suede block heels, and she's also, of course, wearing her red lips. And there's also this sheer fabric between the collar and top of the dress that looks like it could have been easily separated. Dee is wearing the blue and green shirt that we saw her dad wear in this last episode that he was featured in. She's wearing jeans and floral print blue sneakers. And she's covering her arm with this yellow fabric with pink flowers. And you can still see the selvage of this fabric, kind of showing that it's just been ripped up to make a sling for her. Hippolyta's in a green shirt that I think was George's, and she's wearing jeans as well. We see later on that Hippolyta built Dee's robotic arm. Then we go to Christina's basement. Ruby is wearing the same all-white outfit that she had on in the cemetery. Christina's wearing this gray dress that has this black sheer top underneath, and the dress looks like it may be wool as well, kind of again showing the temperature changes. Next we see a vision from Tick's future that Gia saw. Tick and Letty are getting baptized to kind of bring themselves closer to each other and to always be connected in this life and the next. And their robes are white, just like in the vision that Gia saw. Then we see everyone getting situated before they leave for Artem. Tick is in a gray shirt with a burgundy collar. His red hasn't been bright red as Christina's has been, and Letty's red, his is kind of subdued in a way that makes me think he's more hesitant to magic, or that he just doesn't want to be involved, or just the fact that he knows what his fate is going to be due to this magic. So I feel like he's acknowledging that he's a part of it, but he's reluctant to accept it. Letty is wearing these bright orange pants and this black blouse that has embroidered flowers on it. It kind of reminds me of like Mexican inspired. It kind of reminds me of also like Dias de los Muertos. Just the kind of like coloring, the fabrication, the embroidery, it just kind of gives me off some kind of like Hispanic fashion influences, which Day of the Dead, it could tie into this. Montrose's in brown pants and a mustard yellow long sleeve top, kind of showing off like this is the Freeman family. A part of it, I still feel like that yellow kind of symbolizes the Freeman family, at least to me. Hippolyta is wearing blue pants, and she's also wearing this yellow, orange, and blue shirt, and she's also wearing Dee's baseball cap. To me, she has hints of yellow in her outfit, but she also has that blue, kind of showing that while she's still a part of the family, she wants to be her own woman as well and kind of have a life that is hers. Dee is wearing her dad's jacket as well as a white and red plaid shirt. Gia is in a hat that has purple and green trim to it. She's wearing a purple, bluish two-piece skirt and jacket suit. They're packing up Woody and leaving for Artem when Ruby appears. Ruby appears wearing a light blue hat and a purple purse. She's wearing a floral purple and blue dress with a blue belt and blue slip underneath. Once they get to Artem, Tick is wearing this black shirt with a gold crown as a logo on it, kind of similar to the same logo that we saw Sammy wear a couple episodes before. And there's this yellow stripe going down the black shirt, just a single yellow stripe. And I feel like that kind of signifies like his family, and the black kind of signifying death. And he's also wearing jeans. And then we see Tick remove his dog tags. I'm not really sure what the significance of this is. I mean, you keep dog tags on in case of medical emergency, so I guess he just realizes he doesn't need them anymore, to be honest. I think Tick's removing of his dog tags means that he's accepting his fate. Montrose is wearing a light brown jacket. Letty is wearing a black top with red pants that have tiny red stripes. We see Letty also wearing, kind of picking back up, wearing red again. And I feel like that's kind of to show that she's a part of magic now, like she's carrying magic within her. Ruby is wearing a gray or silver top with emerald green culottes, and she also has on a black belt. You can tell that Ruby has Christina's mannerisms, and we know that Christina killed Ruby apparently and morphed into her body to try to mess up the plans that they had to say to. This was also a call out to me because Ruby doesn't usually wear pants. Like, she wore those shorts that one time when she was babysitting Dee, but Ruby doesn't usually wear pants. But maybe she was wearing pants because of the circumstances that she was in, but I don't know. And I don't know if this is true, but I feel like Letty accidentally gave Christina as Ruby the key to getting the spell to her by mentioning that she would wait until it was the witching hour. I don't know if Christina as Ruby was just playing with Letty, or if Letty mistakenly gave her the key to it. I don't know. On the bridge, we see that Hippolyta is wearing this plum purple jumpsuit. Gia is wearing white and black pants, and the top Gia is wearing is black and white with blue on the stomach of it. Dee is wearing her dad's jacket and jean overalls. Underneath the overalls is a white collared shirt, and she's wearing black Converse. Then we see Christina descending like this Monique Lullier-esque white wedding dress type thing, just very dramatic. I really don't understand like the purpose of having this dramatic of a dress. I don't know. I guess she wants to feel like somebody. And the embroidery of this dress, I feel like, was done to represent veins, and we see that she needs Tig's blood in order to become immortal. And we see as she soaks in this blood, the dress becomes red. When Gia connects Christina to his body, she sees a flashback. Tig is in a white shirt with 56 in green, which to me means maybe that's the year he was born. We see Dee in George's shirt, and then we also see Tig hugging Montrose after the spell that he did to try to save him. We see Ruby in a white and red polka dot dress or robe when she's trying to help Letty instill the potion with Christina's blood, and a white slip underneath, and Christina wearing the robe that she wears. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know what you think in the comments, and feel free to like, share, and subscribe for more videos. Thank you.